And so these things work in tandem. And what the city of Austin is doing is exactly what the president talked about yesterday and today. And that is the importance of making sure we maintain good distancing practices, and that means not having crowds of more than 10 people. So everything is working exactly the way that it should. When we have what we call natural disasters and national disasters like this, it is essential that we have the federal, state, and local governments all working collaboratively.
And just a short time ago, Governor, you made a request that could help small businesses that are being hit so hard by all these closures.
Right. So among other things that we've done, we've made certain requests to Washington, D.C., whether it be on SBA loans, whatever the case may be. But very importantly is what's going to be taking place this week in the United States Congress. The U.S. Senate has taken up the bill that was passed out of the U.S. House. The Senate bill, they're looking to add even more items in that will help the business owners who are suffering so much, as well as their employees. One thing that Washington seems to be paying attention to, that we are also here in Texas, and that is looking to make sure we do everything we can to help our business owners and the employees who work for them.
Earlier today, you activated the National Guard to assist with response efforts. Exactly what does this mean? What will they be doing?
First, we have been working with the general in charge of the National Guard going back to mid-January, and her team and my team have been collaborating and planning exactly how we would be responding to COVID-19 or to the coronavirus. Now what we're going to do is we're beginning to get ready to mobilize National Guard members as needed to different locations. It could be to assist with, let's say, traffic operations at these drive-through testing facilities. It could be, I had a meeting today with CEOs of hospitals, and they said that the National Guard could help them in organizing a few things around their hospitals. And so it just depends on who makes a request for their assistance. We want them to know that we have many members of the Texas National Guard who are ready at a moment's notice to be able to step up and help out.
Now, how is the state working to make sure that we can speed up how many more people can be tested for COVID-19?
So this is ramping up as we speak. This week, we're going to test about 15,000 people, and that will be through FEMA-provided testing sites. In addition to that, you've seen here in Austin, there have been several drive-through operations that have already opened, and there will be more opening here later this week, as well as in the coming week. So our goal is to make it as easy as possible for people to get tested. Understanding this, however, and that is healthy people don't need a COVID-19 test and probably will not be allowed to get one. There is a singular goal for testing, and that is to identify everybody who has COVID-19. The reason why we want to identify them is so that they can be isolated so that they don't spread the disease to others. So we're looking for people who have symptoms that may be consistent with COVID-19 who can get a doctor's order recommending that they get a COVID-19 test.
All right, Governor Abbott, thank you so much for the updates, and we appreciate you joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.
Thanks, Quita. Time now to turn to the forecast. I saw a little slither of sunshine today, and I felt lucky because this is primarily what it's been looking at. This is a live look at downtown right now. Let's turn it over to Marielle, and we are expecting some storms.
Yeah, we're actually looking right at a storm as we speak, and that is a storm that's developing in Hays County, moving north, and it will continue to do that here over the next 30 minutes to an hour. It does look like it has weakened some. We're at 81 degrees right now in Austin, winds out of the south at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We've been watching a cluster of storms develop south of Interstate 10, moving northward here the last 2 hours, and now making it into areas of Hays and Travis County. We have seen lightning with this, but it looks like a lot of this is starting to weaken, which is good. The more north it goes, the weaker this stuff is getting. So we'll see just a few bursts of rain here over the next several hours. Areas in northern Hays County seeing some of that as well. I want to focus here on West Texas. West Texas under a severe thunderstorm watch. That's the pink that you see there until midnight. So that is not in place for our viewing area, but certainly an area for us to watch as those storms move closer towards central Texas overnight. We're under a marginal risk